Hello, just wanted to shoot a quick blog post. A lot's happened in the past year that's really got me excited. Because of the Affordable Care Act and cutbacks in the medical field and the actual overabundance of pharmacists, I actually lost my community pharmacy position at the end of the year last year. Now, most people would look at that as a major negative moment in their life, but it's actually been an exciting time. I have to be honest, I have been looking for other employment in pharmacy areas outside of the community pharmacy practice setting for this past year, but I've not had any success, which has really been shocking because just 2 years ago, as a pharmacist, I could walk into any pharmacy setting and name my own price and actually be hired. But you know, what I'm actually happy with is the freedom. I don't have to worry now about what I say and what I'm doing in the public arena. I've been doing some pharmacy consulting work for a good friend of mine, so financially we're doing fine. But like I said, this has actually given me the time to spend working on my first passion, helping people live a healthier lifestyle. Now, I've met so many people over the past 9 months that have been so helpful to me. I've learned a lot about building a business from home, and I've got commitments from so many people to help me make it happen. Now, this past month or so has been an absolute whirlwind. It all started a few months ago when I learned about the laws of attraction. I decided I was going to put them to the test. Now, here we are. We're just getting by with the consulting work that I'm doing without any real extra money in the budget. So we always have wanted a pool table. Now, I knew at the moment that there's no way possible that we could afford to buy a pool table. In fact, not even anytime soon. But I decided I was going to put this law of attraction to the test. So I decided I'm going to attract a pool table. We then heard about a relative that was having an estate sale, so we dropped by. They had a very nice pool table. They told me I could have it for some ridiculously low price, and I jumped on it. Now, needless to say, after recovering the pool table, we now have a Steepleton regulation size slate pool table that would probably cost a couple $1,000s, and I don't think I spent more than about $250 buying it and recovering it. I then thought, wow, this law of attraction thing does seem to work. So I decided to put it to test once more. Now, I really wanted to have Dr. Wallach come to town and put on a wellness seminar for me, to kind of help me launch the business. I checked into his schedule, and he was booked up. I mean, he was booked up well into next year. So I decided, okay, we're going to put this to the test. So I put it into motion, put the laws of attraction into motion. Thank God for bringing Dr. Wallach to town, visualizing him here on the stage doing the presentation for me. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, I get a call from a lady that handles his schedule. She told me that some dates that he was supposed to be going to an event in Mississippi were canceled, and she wanted to know if I wanted him to come here. Of course, I jumped on it. Now, I've been toying around with the concept of working from home for the past couple of years. I've taken a few courses on the subject. I've interviewed a few people. I've had the general idea of what needs to be done. But between working 70, 80 hours a week in pharmacy and the lack of local help kind of getting things off the ground, I really haven't had much success in the past couple of years. So I activated the law of attraction once more. I thank God for bringing the right people to me to help get things going. And then in the past couple months, everything has actually started to fall into place. I met a man that's made about $3.5 million in home-based business. I actually got to spend a couple days with him. Now he's actually committed to help me build my business, and the interesting thing is he won't be making anything directly off my efforts, but he's committed to help me anyway. Then I came across another gentleman that's actually made a multiple seven-figure income in a related home business, not even my own. He shared with me what he did. He shared with me how he planned a public launch. He spent a few months going all out during that pre-launch phase. Launch arrived, and after 90 days, he had a major event at the end of the 90-day launch. He earned, just off that one 90-day launch, as much as I earned in a year in pharmacy. Now, back to Dr. Wallach. He actually came to town a day early, so I got to spend 2 full days with him. Now, many years ago, he actually started his own home-based business, and he has grown that business into a publicly traded international company. So we spent a lot of time going over what I needed to do. I shared with him what this other man had done with the 90-day launch cycle, and Dr. Wallach like the idea, and we've discussed some of the things and some of the events that we can do. And he is actually committed to come back here to Louisville for me at least 4 more times over the next year. And in fact, one of the times in spring, because of this 90-day launch idea, he wants to have a Super Saturday event where we bring him in and some other speakers from all across the country in, have an award ceremony to help people out, and we'll go into all that more in detail at some other time. Now the ball is really rolling, so we've laid out our game plan. We're shooting for a public launch now, January 1st, 2013. Over the next few months, during the pre-launch phase, we've laid out a lot of activities to make everything a success. He's already shooting some radio spots for me to be aired locally. I'm now working with Dr. Wallach, Dr. Stan Frager at Frager Associates, and Senior Executive Marketing Director Brandy Brogdon on a weight management program, which I'll tell everyone about more in the details over the next few weeks. And it's going to be used in that January 1st public launch. I'll be appearing on several radio programs in the near future, both locally and nationally syndicated radio programs. And there's just many more plans in place to increase exposure and to help build my local team. Now, I'm so excited and overwhelmed at the same time. I just wanted to share everything with you guys, but we're putting some final touches on it right now, so if you want to know more, you just need to stay tuned. I'm not ready to get everything laid out. Like I said, we're just putting some final touches on everything. I'll be sharing more information as we go along, so stay tuned to this blog post. See you soon.